Alrighty, I'm live. Da-da. So good morning, everybody. Welcome to Hey Binks. John McBean, Scottish. Today is a breakfast chat. It's Tuesday. Tuesday, I'm going to do shoulders and probably biceps. Legs are still a little sore from all the dancing that I did on Saturday. Good morning, Randy. Welcome here. Today, give me another warmer day, but it's cloudy. It was supposed to be sunnier, but that hasn't happened yet. But 2 days in a row, I was able to take my pepper plant out and get it body beat down. Okay, I'm still here. There you go. Thought you'd be sleeping. So got on the scale this morning at 244 pounds. It's only 2 pounds off of where I'd like to be. But I have been going on increasingly longer and longer hikes. I was toying with the idea of throwing a backpack on today, but I realized I may want to hold off on that before I totally destroy my back. I've set the timer for like 15, 16 minutes. Usually gives it enough time to bring the water up to a boil. I got 5 eggs in there. Today I'm going to add a potato into my baking grease. This bacon is got a lot more fat in it than the bacon I get from Hy-Vee. So I'm only going to put 1 slice in there. That's probably going to give me all the grease I need to cook those potatoes in. So thanks for joining in. Killian, I had a great bench day yesterday. Awesome. Great job. Yeah, it's supposed to be in the low 60s. But it said partly sunny. It showed like there'd be more sun today than yesterday. Yesterday was real sunny. Actually, I got so much sun on my pepper plant that it's starting to produce some new peppers, which is surprising. I didn't think it would do that. If you just roll in, please hit the thumbs up. It helps the algorithm and all that good stuff. I'm going to add a potato to my breakfast. And then I'll burn that off during my walk. One thing about potatoes is they're really nutritious. I made that roast yesterday, which was awesome. Definitely using the beef broth instead of water was a good direction. I did go into town to work out, and then I was going to go to the grocery store, but left my wallet at home. Well, for me, I had plenty of potatoes here, and I had canned carrots downstairs. Hey, Milan, how we doing? Yes, that was a painting my daughter did with some canvas and watercolors. And I'll be kind of showing one of her paintings on my live stream today. She does quite a few of them. Everything she sends me, I keep. Like, yeah, why don't you just, sell it? And I said, well, you'll have to make 2 of the same thing. Another daughter now is back stateside. She's in Mississippi. And I think that's one of the states I have not been to yet. course, she's only going to be there for I think 2 months, and then she goes to Montana. All right, time for the morning caffeine. Good stuff. So today is going to be shoulders day, so I'll be doing militaries. I'll be doing some shrugs. I call them the beach muscles, builds up the traps. Usually within about 4 weeks of me really concentrating on shrugs, my traps really get developed out there. Yeah, and eliminate the bread. The bread will put the weight on you quickly, especially homemade bread, which I like to make. But if I make 2 loaves, I'm guaranteed putting on at least 5 pounds. But you know, I like the bread, so what are you gonna do? Black Cat, really big, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Great chainsaw workout yesterday, cutting down some firewood. That'll do it. Come on, Kitty Cat. Want to come over and say hi to everybody? Hey. No. Come back here. Come back here. I'm not running to the chair. Oh, well. I'm here. I don't play chase the kitty cat. She thinks I do, but I don't play chase the kitty cat. She likes to run over my chair and sit in my lap. We already did that this morning. She's been becoming a stinker. Yep, you're right there by my chair. I'll be right back. All right, come on. Well, come on. Well, come here, kitty. Well, you know. All right, well, come on. Well, come on. All right. Little stinker. Oh, this is the little stinker right here. Lizard thinks she can do whatever she wants. Oh, this is Binks. Say hi, Binks. Yeah, hello. So she was a wildcat for a while, about 5 years, and then she decided to be a pain in the butt. Yeah, decided to become a pain in the butt, didn't you? Yes, you did. She got herself in trouble yesterday. By hoping to start her car, and she jumped in the house and ran and hid. And when I came downstairs, she's like, She ran to the door. I've been feeding her twice a day, but I'm going to cut it down to once a day. Because she's getting to be a fat cat. So she didn't get dinner last night. Yeah, either that or someone raised it as a kid, became a cat, they got tired with it. I'm not sure which. But your theory about being trapped and then spaded is probably what happened. Which is nice because when I first came out here, they had so many feral cats out here. It was ridiculous. Hey, John Mack, good morning. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, please do. Helps my channel out just a bit. Body beat down, going to lay down, take a nap. That was a nice video you presenting that painting to your wife. I showed that to my wife. She thought that was really nice. But yeah, she's been spaded. So I don't have to worry about numerous kitties showing up. If not, they breed almost as fast as rabbits. I kid you not. We got the bacon going. Got one slice to provide enough animal fat to cook the potatoes in. I got 5 eggs going in there. That's equivalent to 30 grams of protein. Now, of course, my Fairlife milk, 13 grams of protein per serving versus 9. Pepper Cowboy, good morning. Good to see you, sir. Remember, hit the thumbs up on your way in or on your way out, as long as you hit it. I'd appreciate it. Sunday was a curious day. A really slow day on YouTube, as views-wise were. Even to the point that this one guy I follow about how to make your channel better felt the need to put a video out there telling you to, stay with your YouTube channel, that because there's so much going on in the world, your views might drop down for a little bit. So yesterday I did the breakfast chat. I did part 1 and 2 on my walk. I did part 1 and 2 on my workout. And then, gotta have more 1 piece of bacon. So this bacon, I got it from Jewel instead of Hy-Vee, and it's higher fat content. But I would tend to agree with you. And those videos got very few views, 20, 30, 80 at the most. Then I posted a deadlift. Holy crap. Oh, look at this. I'm going to have to share this. Hopefully this will work out. I got wild turkeys in my yard. You see those wild turkeys? Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. Gobble, 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 gobble. Look at that. Got 7 of them. Hopefully you can see those. So that's a real good sign that they moved in this area. I hope they stay. There's Banks hiding again. This is only the 3rd time in the 21 years I've been here I've seen them. I don't hunt them. I want a turkey, I want a nice fat butterball one. But this year, you never know. And it's springtime, so they should be laying some eggs pretty soon, so maybe they'll lay eggs out there. Well, that's kind of a treat. I don't know how well you could see them with just a little camera on the computer. They stick around. I might go out there with the phone and try to get a better view. They're on the other side of the pond right now. They may or may not come back around. And hopefully I didn't lose my chat by walking that far away from the phone. You never know. If somebody give me a 5x5 and let me know that we're still communicating. There we go. So I'm taking a note you couldn't see them. Well, there were 7 full-grown turkeys out there. Wild turkeys, which is a good sign. They're in the area. Thank you, Pepper Cowboy. So now I'm putting the taters into the bacon grease. hit it with some salt and pepper. Spice them up. I do have green peppers, onions. I always put the potatoes in first because they take the longest to cook. I wasn't sure if the green pepper was still good, but it looks like it. For those of you who were here yesterday when I made the start of the roast, that provided a scrumptious dinner for us. And I still have some left, so I got it warming up. I'm probably going to have it for lunch. So, onions are more for flavor. Same thing with the green peppers. There are some nutrition value, not so much in calories, but in minerals and vitamin K that are good for you. All right. Sounds like turkey dinner to me. Well, it might be. Springtime is turkey season. I better give them a chance to lay down some eggs. The biggest concern we have around here is coyotes. I had a guy come out. There we go. Come out to thin them out, and he was expecting them to run away from them, and they almost ran him over. Long story short, he didn't get any of them. They made a lot of noise. They were back 2 days later. So, MacD John's Got Fitness here. Thanks for joining in for breakfast chat. So today's scenario will be a walk. I think I did about 2.5 yesterday. I might do 3 today. And well, the kid just want to get out of my lap. Camp tight. Yep. I know how that is. So I'll do my walk. And then after that, I'll head up to the gym. And shoulders and biceps. And then come home for lunch. And then Tuesday is usually when we go out to Lamex. I take my dad to the doctor. Have a great day. Thanks for stopping in, John Mack. Appreciate it. It's a good day so far. We haven't had any bots yet. If you listen to this live stream later, and I'll shoot you an email. I just mailed out your shirts. So I got your check yesterday. So I was right on the money on the shipping. It cost me about $1 more, but no big deal. I ain't gonna worry about it. But it's funny, he lives in a town 80 miles away, and it's cheaper to mail it than it is for either one of us to drive it because of the. She said, "Bit your chin." That ain't nice. Yeah, cats will do that. I'll do that from time to time, which will be wanting to bite at me. And sometimes I have to let her know that I don't appreciate the bite. Cats can be stinkers, that's for sure. Now I had the potatoes going a little bit. I had the onions and the green peppers. I'll get the there we go. I'll get the eggs out, get them to start cooling down so I can peel them. This is just a very easy way to make eggs. Well, less mess. Basically just put them out of the water, drain the water, and you're ready for the next one. Yuck, cold coffee. I try to stay ahead of everything in the kitchen, but it doesn't always happen that way. Oh, good, she moved. So looking forward to it. Next week, this will be my normal menu of things. I got up about 6:30. You know, did the morning ritual. Listened to John and Prepper Nation. Last night I was on, let me see, the Angry Truth, the Angry Prepper, Magic Prepper, and I kept seeing all the same people. I was like, yeah, we're all following the same things. Hopefully I can make the rest of the weekend. Hubby has no projects that need me. There you go. Time to rest. We'll be joining the gym in Pontiac because that's where I'll be working. Actually, there's a good gym out there I already know. Used to belong to when I worked out there before. Got that going. He's got to cool down a little bit. Sometimes I'll run cold water to get them to cool down. And also get them to stop cooking. Sometimes they'll keep going. And running them out of cold water removes a lot of heat from them quickly. Somebody just joined in. That Miss Worm? Yep. Forgot again. I know. Hi, Miss Worm. I got your email, your address. I'll get that packaged up and probably mail it out tomorrow. And you already had Big show up here. She was being a stinker. He ran to my chair instead of me. Then we had a bunch of wild turkeys come through the yard. Unfortunately, I don't think my picture was clear enough for anybody to see that. So if you're just joining in, pop in and say hello, hit the thumbs up. We're getting ready to get everything served. So I cut up a potato and green pepper and onion and seared it in the bacon grease. I got 5 eggs, that hard boiled, a single strip of bacon, and then of course I got my steak sauce to flavor everything with. Just remember, steak sauce is not for steak. And then I was showcasing one of the paintings my daughter did for me a while ago. Been up since 7 a.m., so you're very sleepy. And I go to bed pretty early. Not that I go to sleep very early. Generally, I go to bed by about 9:30, 10 o'clock, but usually it's around 11:30, midnight before I fall asleep. Here, yes, you can shoot them. You have to buy a hunting license, you have to buy a permit, and you can only shoot them in season, which I think is in the spring. And they do that so you're not pressuring them when they're laying eggs. I had 7 of them in the yard, and it would have been a real easy job for me to get one of them. But it's only the 3rd time in 21 years I've seen them in my property. I've heard them before, but I'd rather thin out the coyote so they can go forth and prosper. I do hunt, but I'm very aware of how much game I have in a certain area, and I don't want to over harvest. They do hear you coming a mile away, but they were less than 100 meters from me, and I guarantee you, with the hardware I have, I could have got them. I walked out there with the laptop, and they moved, but they didn't move fast. So, I mean, these wouldn't be difficult to hunt. I don't think anybody around here hunts them, so they're probably a little too friendly. Or if you shoot one of them, they'll figure that out real quick. But they were almost extinct from overhunting. And that's one of the few times that the Department of Natural Resources did something that worked out well. So you can't just grab the eggs and hatch them and release them in the wild because they won't survive. With deer, you can stalk. Turkey, you have to hunker down, stay put, no noise. Most of the time, yeah. I mean, this was just a fluke for them to walk by. The last deer I got, I call it my no-talent deer. I wasn't stalking. I was just walking in the woods, wasn't paying attention, and damn near stumbled on it. And sat there and looked at me while I put an arrow through it. So I call that my no-talent deer, because there was no talent involved. Usually with deer, you sit in a tree stand, just like you do for turkey. Sit a little higher up. And then you tend to put out scents. You know, you can buy doe and heat. And they have you, the hunting season is during the rut. And that's when the bucks ain't paying attention. Yeah. I suppose you don't have too much game out there in the UK. Here, wild turkey, the bird people. It is also been a deep fry, yep. Yeah, my youngest daughter, she does like turkey. So if they do cruise back through again, I'd be tempted because I could get a wild hare and go and surprise her. I'll have to see how far Mississippi is from us. I imagine it's a pretty long travel. I did get the opportunity to see my kids like 3 times last year, so that was awesome. Because of weddings and then Christmas. Whew. There we go. They're peeling off real nice and easy. Then I'll also be getting the vitamins and minerals out. Remember, zinc for immunity, magnesium for muscle repair, vitamin C for immunity and muscle repair, vitamin D3 for immunity and skin health, and then arginine for heart and circulation health. And then I take a multivitamin just to catch all those other ones. Better Critter, good morning. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Don't forget the thumbs up. Yeah, right. I appreciate it. So, Better Critter, you missed. We had some critters out here. I had 7 wild turkeys in the yard. I'll have to watch the live stream later and see if it's even visible. But that's a good sign. So what I'll probably do is, they like to eat bugs, and there's plenty of them out there. So hopefully they'll make this part of their area. I usually see them north of me, about 5 miles. And I haven't seen them over there for a while, so I don't know if they moved or they're just spreading out. Leg today, squats. I usually would do legs on Tuesday, but I'm going to do shoulders and biceps because Saturday night I danced for about 3 hours. And my legs and lower back have discovered some new muscles. Which is a funny way to say it. I'm sore. So I'm going to give it an extra day, and I'll probably do legs tomorrow, and then probably won't do deadlifts until Friday. Oh, I'm telling you, this is what breakfast is all about. It is work just to sit down and cook your own food. Now we'll probably go out tonight to the Mexican restaurant. Or I used to tell the kids, Bible study. And how's this for a nice presentation? Hopefully that shows up clear enough. So the eggs, the potatoes, green peppers, and onions, and the bacon. Yep, dancing is excellent exercise. Yeah, all that dancing and did is why we weren't hung over. Because we worked all that alcohol out of the system. And there was a wee bit of alcohol being drank. So another thing, Fairlife milk, I always talk about this, how good it is. Another thing you need to pay attention to is when you go to the store and you see prices, just because they have marked on sale doesn't mean that they're going to ring up on sale. So I had that, and the chocolate flavor was for weeks now. It's been 2 weeks. They've been good stuff except for the A1. I can't abide that stuff. Well, it only goes on eggs. It doesn't go on steak. But for 2 weeks now, the Fairlife has been marked down to $3.18. But every time I go to the register, they ring up at $3.98. And then I make them correct it. And the last time I told them, I said, folks, it's been 2 weeks now. So either correct it in the system or correct it on the floor. But I think sometimes they do that on purpose, figuring people are not going to check their receipt. Greetings from Scotland, Tard Strength. Hey, welcome, brother. Thanks for popping in. I wonder if I got one of my shirts. I don't think I do. Yeah. So, hey, Tard, shoot me an email when you get a chance to scottishfitness@gmail.com. Let me send you something. Thanks for stopping by. So today's shoulders and biceps. Tomorrow will probably be squats and other leg exercises. And Thursday, I might just do another chest day, but maybe just high reps, low weights. And Friday, deadlifts and back. And then Saturday and Sunday tend to be days off, unless I have a client. Then I'm going to the gym with the client, and then I'll usually mess around and do something while I'm in the gym. Also, I'm taking walks every morning that I can. You have a good day. My chainsaw is calling. Stay safe. You stay safe too. Chainsaws can be dangerous. Thanks for stopping in. Did shoulders yesterday, splitting and stacking wood. Yes, you did. Did shoulders, back, arms. Yeah, I mean, outdoor exercise is great exercise. On these walks I'm taking, it's good exercise for the legs. And it's just good to get out. It's good for your mental well-being. So D3, C, and I tell you, these will save your life. And then zinc are my main three to fight what ails you. Later on, I'll throw a multivitamin down, and I do my arginine before I go out to the gym. Then after the gym, it's get some protein in me and eat, and then wait for Mama to get home, and then more eats. Yeah, it's so good. I do appreciate everybody stopping by on this morning chat. As I said before, YouTube's kind of been a pleasant surprise to me. Elderberry gummies. So I have elderberry cough drops that I bought. And I'll have 2 or 3 of those every day. US Prepping. Howdy, thanks for stopping in. Don't forget the thumbs up. So I made a delicious breakfast. I had 7 wild turkeys go through the yard. Bean, what's good, bro? Food, sleep, and exercise. And other things that happen in the bedroom. That's what's good. How you doing, 9039? Thanks for stopping in. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up if you're subscribed. Thank you. If not, please do. And I also have memberships. Members do get a $3 discount off my t-shirts. I figure if you can spend $3, I can spend $3. I'm getting ready to place my 3rd order for them. They are doing pretty well. Then I told the young ladies at the gym, I'll pay them a commission. You work the night shift. So I'll be starting the 2nd shift, which is 3 to 11, which I prefer. It's almost perfect because I like to get stuff done during the day in the morning. And I usually don't get to sleep until around midnight anyway. The only downside is that wife and I won't be seeing much of each other during the week. Yeah. So back in early December of 2019, my Army buddy called me and said, you need to see what's going on in China. So I researched it. And I was like, holy crap, that's not a good thing. So I went out and bought vitamin C and zinc and D3 and multivitamins in large quantities. And bought a little extra toilet paper, not 500 rolls. And of course, I'd already started prepping. A lot of y'all are from prepping channels, so I figure if the shit did hit the fan, I'm probably good for 2 years. I got a pond full of fish. I got a creek down the road full of fish. I got 14 acres. I can grow a large garden. Got wild game that come through there, but you can only count on that for like the first 3 months. What people don't realize is, hunting is regulated, and that's why you can go hunting every year and still have wild game. But if it's shit hits the fan and it's no longer regulated, well, everybody and their brother is going to be out there hunting, and that will disappear quickly. Good book to read is Going Home by A. American, and he covers that pretty well. There's 10 books, but only about the first 2 books cover everything you need to know. It's a pretty good depiction of what could go wrong. Nice and sunny down there, yeah. Lanarkshire, cool. Hope in a couple of years to come visit Scotland. We'd want to hit Scotland, England, and Ireland. Obviously get to do when I'm retired. Well, if we go there, we'll probably stay a month. But so the breakfast going down good. We had a little excitement with the wild game out there. Minx is now on my chair out on the deck, sleeping because I didn't feed her last night because the wife says I'm only supposed to feed the cat once a day. And I've been feeding her twice a day and she's been getting real fat. So when I don't feed her the second time, she goes and supplements her food. And by the feathers I see by the front door, she got herself a mouse. Or not a mouse, a bird. She said, I'll show you. We're on rice and beans, yeah. I have a pond in the stream, so I have all the water I need. I got different types of filtration systems, plus a Berkeley. So I'm good there too. The main thing is not to get bored by eating the same food, so you got to have a variety. I say only buy what you eat. Don't buy stuff just because they said to buy it if you don't eat it. If you don't eat it now, you're probably not going to enjoy eating it then. I'm a prepper. I would see, and I believe fitness is a prep. I think a lot of people forget that. If you're 40, 50 miles away from home when, an EMP something hits and you have to walk home, how many people have the ability to walk that distance? I mean, if you look around you in that, you'd find out that it's not a very big number. I used to work 60 miles from here. So the wife asked me how long would it take me to get home. I said, well, it would probably take me about 5 to 7 days. And she's like, well, you're good for 20 miles in a hike. I said, yeah, I am the first day. I guarantee I'm not walking 20 miles the second day. So the way that you do it is actually to walk about 10 to 12 miles each day and keep yourself from getting too exhausted. And that's carrying a ruck. But I keep a ruck in the car. Well, now my job's only 15 miles away. So I'm going to take a lot of that stuff out of that rucksack because I don't need as much. Yep, you're right. Guard strength, you're right. It wants you lazy and dependent. And there's a lot of ways for you to get away from that. And fitness is just one of them. And when I mean fitness, I mean just making yourself healthier. I'm not talking about being, the top of your class in that, but, can you walk 3 or 4 miles? Can you lift, 20, 30 pounds, because if you have to carry water to the house, you're going to be able to carry that water, yeah. And I know one thing is I went and got all my dental work done that I've been putting off because, you get an abscess tooth or something, something silly like that can kill you. So yeah, fitness is a prep. I'm going on 3-mile hikes, then I'm going to start throwing the backpack on once I adjust it. I got like 90 pounds in it right now. That's too much. And I don't know about the Great Reset, but I definitely am concerned about the direction the world is taking. Just like my parents were concerned, just like their parents were concerned. I've taught my kids all I can and tell them to question everything. My daughter, when she was in the Navy, she said her commander let the whole ship know that, under Trump, that we had bombed a civilian target. I said, yep, that happens with every president. Anytime you're involved in a military action, bad things are going to happen. It happened with Obama. It happened with Bush. It happened with Carter. It happened with Reagan. It happened with Clinton. It happens every time. Of course, she was anti-Trump at the time. I told her, I said, not only do you need to digest the information he gave you, but you got to ask, what was his goal? Why was he sharing this information? Because when I was in the service, if the post commander would have shared something silly like that, he wouldn't have been the post commander anymore. He'd been gone. That shocked me that, this guy would share that, as your commander in chief. But I told him, I said, you need to wonder why they're giving you that information. There's always a reason why they give you information. Doesn't have to be misinformation, but it became contained information. And I'm only going to give you so much, so you draw the conclusion I want you to draw. On my fitness channel, I say, just get in the gym and lift. Just do something. All right? I'm giving you a broad area out there. Whether it's walk, run, lift 2 kilogram weights, do Pilates, do yoga, walk on a treadmill, whatever it is. Any activity for 30 minutes a day, at least three days a week, is going to be beneficial. You don't have to be on the PX90, and you don't have to take the insane Wolverine Warrior mix. Fear is the mind killer. Yep. It's natural to be afraid. There's nothing wrong with that. It's what you do with it. All right. The man who acts does not have fear. He acts anyway, even in the face of it. That's the difference. When I was in the Army, we used to talk about the fight or flight response. Either your response should be either fight or it should be to run. And I seen people that couldn't do either. That just stood there and did no action, and they got hurt. They didn't defend themselves. They didn't remove themselves from the danger. They stood at it and looked at it. And they were confused. That's just no way to be. But enough about that. Got on my soapbox a little bit too long. Fun part is I'm getting people to do exercises and get themselves in better shape, which I think is a positive thing. And when your physical shape gets better, your mental health gets better. You start feeling better about yourself. There's no greater compliment to be on a sort of exercise program of your own doing and then running into somebody a year or 2 years down the road and they go, wow, you look great. That's just a huge thing because they're going to notice it before you do because it's a slow, gradual change. And you see yourself every day, so you may not notice it. You have to look at statistics. You have to get yourself on a scale. You got to measure it, to understand things are changing. You can get in better shape and not lose any weight. You can convert a lot of that bad weight into good weight. So convert the fat into muscle, and be in far better shape, get the heart stronger, get the lungs working better, get the circulations working better. These things will correct a lot of ailments. The worst thing to do is just sit in front of the TV all day. I had a cousin, her and her husband, they're older than me. And that's all they did is they watched the news 14 hours a day, 7 days a week. I said, you need to turn that TV off. It's going to kill you. And it did. Killed him. Last time I seen her, she didn't look good. Because they're sitting in front of a TV watching depressive stuff. When they could be out just going for a walk. Go visit your kids, your grandkids. Take the dog for a walk. Play with the cat, whatever. Do something. People with pets live longer. There you go. Miss Worm, keep up the great work. I'm happy that you're doing that. When I see everybody working better to better themselves, it encourages me to keep giving out this message. Put a cat on a leash? No, yeah, I hear that. Yeah, that's true. Mine likes to fight with me, but she's got all her claws. So I tell you, I don't watch a lot of TV. It's the same garbage all the time. Hey, JJB Hugs, how you doing? Good morning. Thanks for joining in. Make sure everybody hit the thumbs up. I appreciate it. Yeah, cats are they like you they like things to be on their terms. Dogs just like to be around you. But both are good pets. There you go. It's about the only show I watch is Forged in Fire. They make knives there. I like watching it. It's entertaining. Otherwise, I'm outside doing something, going for a walk, working out, reading a book. I love to read books. Steve Lyons, good morning. Thanks for joining in. And then the wife and I were watching Yellowstone. That was a good series. So I got 15 thumbs up, which is great. Yep, the various weapons. Then I had a guy forge tree nut blades for my kids down by Alton, Illinois, by St. Louis. Tompkin Forge. He made 3 awesome blades. Wicked sharp, wicked light. And I'm thinking about seeing if I can get him to make me one. What I'd like him to make is a Charlemagne sword. Me and 30,000 other people are direct descendants of him. I think he's my 34th great grandfather. So 10 people in chat, fantastic. Well, now 9. But I appreciate everybody from dropping in. I seem to be getting a little bit bigger of a following, which is heartening. I know I see most of you on the other channels. We all follow the same channels. If you haven't popped in the chat, please do so I can say hi to you. I like to say hi to all my guests. Historical adventures. There you go. That'll be that Orca hashtag. Among others. It is funny. I don't know how YouTube decides something is popular. I posted 4 really live videos yesterday, and none of them got over 80 views. And I pulled up an old deadlift from Gold's Gym, and it's got over 2,000 views. Just boom. You haven't figured it out yet, but I just keep trying to make it up with quantity. Live stream is just for me to connect with my subscribers. Which I think is important. All right, 16 thumbs up, 11 in chat. Who hasn't said hi yet? Go over and type in there and say hello. Let us know who you are. Well, with me with reading books is I read so fast. Then I can read a book in an hour or two. I'm done. I did that. Buddy was up in Chicago. I had a buddy who was in the SGA. And they make their own armor. And they fight with wood, swords. I did pretty good with it. The deadlifting and the pull-ups and bench. Do shorts of your bench press feats, and the algorithm will pick it up because it's elite level strength. Thanks, Tar. And you're right. The shorts do. They seem to get the views. I just been trying to make most of my videos now, current. Although I do still have probably another 50 videos that I haven't posted yet from years ago. So I'll go for my walk, and I usually do that in 2 parts. And then I'll go to the gym and do that in 2 parts when I can. Now, some of the exercise I'll be doing, I'll be in the main part of the gym where the music's going. And that's kind of a pain because then YouTube will hit you with copyrights. Then you got to go in there and try to cover it up. So you lose anything that I'm saying. It may be a blessing in disguise. Yo, I've been on for an hour. Breakfast has been delicious. And I'm going to get some socks on, put my hiking shoes on, throw on my hoodie and go walk down the street and go say hi to the puppy dogs down the road. So once again, thanks for everybody for getting in here. I got up to 16 thumbs up. Just pretty good for a breakfast chat. We'll be doing it again tomorrow, same bat time, same bat station. And try to do this, during the week. And start the dehydrator. I got to get me a dehydrator. Everybody's talking about I got to get me one, especially when I get the garden going. So everybody have a wonderful day. Be safe, be warm, be happy, and just get in the gym and lift. Oh, thank you for coming by. My pleasure.